Hey everybody, Uncle Snussy here. How's it going? Thursday, October the 8th, 2020. Just want to do a little update about what's going on in the game right now. There's the Zombie Apocalypse contest. There are no new objectives, no new tasks for the month-long event. As you can see, I've completed the one about doing the Gauntlet Blitz on hard mode with 2019 zombies. So that one's knocked out, so I'm just waiting for the next one. Next thing I notice is there is no upcoming coin and evolution contest. So this is going to probably be the last one for the week. So this will be the time I'm going to go in and do some feud perks. So the first thing I'm going to do before I do that, though, is I'm going to actually go and look at the feud. So I'm not certain how many slots we're going to have to fill in this particular feud. I'm thinking there's probably 4 slots that most everybody could fill. So I'm thinking probably at least 3 of those slots must be filled. That's just my guess. I have no idea. But what I am going to do, at least initially, is I'm just going to fill this line right here. And then if I have to add more people, then I can add more people down here. The answer to the question, I think, for this particular spot was answered in an update that Scopely did in their blog, which was there is now a new zombie Daniel Bryan. So that would be my guess for who's going to be, who they're expecting you to put in that slot right there. Yeah, so these particular fill bonuses for this particular area is a yellow match plus 2 MP, 50% gem critical damage, and 25% bleed damage. So gotta have him in there. Whoa, yes, love those. Gotta have him in there at least to get the fill bonus. So for this yellow match plus 2 MP, you'd probably be wanting to look for strong people that use yellow moves for these particular categories. So I know Zombie Kane is yellow. Rikishi would be a good yellow. Who else? Who else uses a lot of yellow? I know he's got a couple of purples and 1 yellow. Macho Man would be a good one for yellow. Ricochet, NXT would be a good one for yellow. Harlem Heat, good one for yellow. So those are people that I'd be looking for, people that have either 2 strong yellow moves or 1 strong yellow move that feeds into their other moves, right? So you want to fill that yellow move faster. So those would be some good choices, I think. And then I guess for now, sticking with the zombie theme, I'll go and put in Kane. And then let's go over here and take a look. Blake Shelton be a good one. Zombie Austin has 2 yellow moves if you want to roll them that way with the blast gems. Hulk Hogan has a good set of yellow moves. Rock, he has a couple of yellow moves. The yellow moves feed his red moves, but his yellow move is a super low charge, so I don't know if having plus 2 on a gem match would make that big of a deal. Brock Lesnar would be a good one. Ultimate Warrior would be a good one. Lex Luger would be a good one. Those are all good people. Killian Dane would be a good one. This version of Kane would be a good one. Goldberg would be a good one if you have a strong Goldberg. He'd be a good one. Yeah. Those are at least people that I've used on a regular basis that I'm familiar with, that I know use yellow moves. There might be some other ones in there. I guess we'll continue to stick with. I'll continue to stick with the zombie theme and just roll with that. All right, so I'm going to save that. So knowing that those are the people I'm going to use, then that will become the attention that I put into my perks. The first perk, the one that I always do, is this one. Zombie Apocalypse, well, not always Zombie Apocalypse, but the Feud MP perk, right? When you first unlock it and equip it, it's only for black gems. But then as you increase its levels, you get all color moves start with 2 more move points, and then matching all color gems charge those moves by an extra 2 MP, right? So if you match 3 gems, you get a +5, plus the next turn gives you 6, plus that line fill bonus gives you 8. So, you know, if you have a move that has a move charge of 8, you can be fully charged next turn to use that move with a single 3 gem match, right? And plus you're getting this extra bonus here for the extra move points. So that combined with your coach. So if you have a coach giving you +4, and then you have that giving you +2, any move that only needs a 6 or 7, you know, is ready to go. So that's why I focus on that first and foremost. All right, so that's it. That one's maxed out. Another important part about that is to remember that another thing that's great about this is that this helps every single person that you're using in the feud, right? This isn't a bonus that only helps certain wrestlers with certain moves. This sucker, no matter who you're putting in, you know, if it's a flash feud and you got to be switching people out, or if there's a competition this weekend where you get credit for winning matches with new wrestlers, you know, you win a match with this person, win a match with that person, win a match with that person, right? This perk benefits them all. I don't necessarily go really strong with perks every single month, but since I'm heavily competing in this month's contest, I'm going to go heavy with the perks because the turnbuckles you spend give you credit towards the month-long event. So that's why the focus on amping those perks up. All right, next one on my list is going to be this gem generation perk. And the reason why I'm doing the gem generation perk, again, that's one that, you know, can help lots of wrestlers because many wrestlers generate color gems, right? But the other thing is, the important thing for me is this bleed moves do 100% more bleed damage. So I'm already getting a 25% bleed move bonus for filling that center lane. I'll be using the bleed move for Jeff Hardy. So why not tack on an extra 100%? All right, so there was a flaw in my devious plan. I don't have enough feud turnbuckles to actually get to level 3 with that particular perk. So I'm going to go and focus on another perk that's going to help me. All right, so this perk, Zombie Rock, has a move that destroys trap gems. And you always have to use a trap gem trainer with him to destroy the necessary amount of trap gems. So by getting this feud perk and equipping it, that means I can remove one of the trainers for Rock and put somebody else in as a trainer, right? So it basically, this replaces one of the trainers and allows me to then pick a different trainer to use for him to maybe boost his strength in other areas. And in this particular case, I only need level 1 to get a benefit, but I really want that level 2. All right, so I've upgraded that one. Got it to where I want it. And that's really it for now on that front. If it's a flash feud, then we're going to be having to be swapping people out. And sometimes I'll go in and buy extra perks during the event. A lot of times I hate to do that, though, because I don't want to spend coin during the event if I'm not getting credit for spending the coin. So there's a good chance that that's just what I'm going to roll with this time. And we'll just see how it goes. All right, grabbing my credit for spending all that coin. And that might be the max amount of coin I want to spend this time. Unless there are shards for, well, there's more turnbuckles, but I'm not going to chase more turnbuckles. If it doesn't have shards for the month-long event wrestler, I'm probably going to stop there. So as far as development of my wrestlers go, that's probably it for the week, other than adding TP to some wrestlers so I can make more progress in the TP contest. And again, the goal for that one is going to be as high as I'm getting shards for all the way to the top then. So that will be my goal for the week, is to spend enough TP to get all the way to the top and get 30 more shards. Got the ordinary daily tour going. Something that they changed up yesterday that I didn't like very much is that the hell mode required Undertaker, which I thought was not very cool. That you go from being able to use Hardy the whole time to suddenly having to use Zombie Undertaker. But that day is over, so I can go back to just the normal ones. This particular one, I've gone through and gotten as far as I can with the wrestlers that get you the bonus. I've left some of the other matches are still in there undone. In some cases because that's also required Zombie Undertaker, and then in other cases just because I don't need the rewards that they have right now. I just need to make sure I go back and complete it before the month is over, and I don't get any credit for it. So no new and interesting things in the store that I could see for today. So I'm just checking in with the loot. We got a Bray Wyatt Firefly Funhouse loot. We got a 1.16% chance for featured, 11% for very rare. Up on the featured list, everybody's a solid choice on the featured list. You might end up with shards instead of an actual wrestler. But there are no mid-tier or lower-tier wrestlers in the list. All solid. If you got any of these people from this contest, those are all solid. And the shards in here are also pretty solid as well. So that's not bad. You get 22 for 15. Oh, yeah. So odds are smaller, but rewards are better, which are actually, if I'm going to do these, that's typically the ones I do. Looking at, even the people that are in the next tier down are all solid as well. I forgot to go down and take a look at that, but so both tiers, this one and this one, for basically a 12% chance, they're both solid tiers. And if you get down here, now you're getting into some people that are, you got some decent people in here too. So a lot of solid choices. You just run the risk of getting shards instead of people. But there's quite a bit of decent opportunities in this one to get somebody solid. So if you've got some money set aside and you want to throw it at something, that's not a bad one to do. All right, gang, I think that's it for today. Tomorrow, we're still 2 days away from the feud, so we'll see if the contests begin tomorrow. Maybe there's some tours or something. But until then, I'll talk to you next time. Later. Bye.